So not only did Sean Payton take away Samaje Perine from us, which in the end it worked out because Samaje wanted to be closer to his family, and Denver is closer to his family in Cincinnati. But nonetheless, not only did Sean Payton take away our guy from us, Samaje Perine, he also took away our undrafted free agent linebacker. So we tried to sign an undrafted free agent linebacker, and his name is, and I'm going to butcher this, so congratulations to the butchering here, Bailey. Bailey, we tried to sign him to a contract and bring him in as our other guys we bought in for undrafted free agents. And sadly, he went ahead and went to the Broncos. Now, that entirely isn't really much of a story, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, whatever, guy. You know, that's how free agency works. Everyone tries to go after a player. Sometimes the first guy, the first team to get to that player ends up signing him or whatever the case. Well, he actually had an interesting situation here. So, let's talk about it. So, starting off right away, just a little backstory. He played for a total of 5 seasons at Fresno State. He did have 6.5 sacks, 6 interceptions, and he was actually a pretty solid linebacker. And after we didn't draft a linebacker, picked up some in free agency, undrafted, but we didn't sign a linebacker, it would be nice to, actually go ahead and get ourselves a linebacker, right? So, here's the story behind the whole situation. So, they signed him, and I'm going to give it to my webcam for a second so we can look at this. They signed him to a $15,000 signing bonus with $125,000 of a contract guaranteed. But the kicker here is, according to this, Bailey said he was contacted by Carolina, Cincinnati, and Minnesota about signing as a free agent. But did he get the same treatment from those teams that he did by Sean Payton? Well, according to this, he said, no, I didn't even talk to the other head coaches. Now, I wonder how much of that is actually true and not just fodder of like, oh, I signed with the Broncos, so let me now sugar them up a little bit and be like, oh, no, I always wanted to be, I always wanted to be on the member of the Broncos. I didn't like the other teams, but I wonder how much of that is actually true and not just him saying that just to butter them up. But even if it is him just buttering them up, come on, man. You didn't even talk to Zach? Like, not even like a quick conversation with him to see, what Zach was offering or what Zach wanted or didn't want. I mean, listen, again, shout out to him. I hope he has a great career with Denver. Who knows? Maybe he won't even make the NFL roster. Again, who knows? But I just thought this was weird because usually this does not happen. Is the aspect of a player, a prospect, undrafted player, not even considering other teams. And it's kind of a diss. It's like the smallest little bit of a diss you could give us, especially as an undrafted player here, of just being like, nah, didn't even talk to Cincinnati. Didn't even consider talking to him. I was so in love with Sean Payton and the Broncos, which again is the second time we've heard this, We gave Samaje Perine the same contract that the Broncos gave, but he signed with the Broncos because the Broncos told him he would become an RB2 pretty much. And that Sean Payton uses 2 running backs in his system. Which again, I don't blame Samaje Perine in any way for that. Because he did what's best for him and what's close to his family and all that kind of good stuff. But I just saw this today. I thought this is kind of funny to make a video about and talk about. Because, man, what the heck? Like, this is another player Sean Payton is vulturing from us. Well, we got the Raiders who are stealing our draft picks. Now we have the Broncos who are stealing our players. And we already hate the Chiefs. So apparently the AFC West is just the team that is the most annoying for us. I don't even know how this is all panning out now. It's like the AFC North, we have our disgruntledness versus the AFC North, right? We're mutual respect for a certain degree, but we have our disgruntledness versus the AFC North. And now we have just nonstop, like, AFC West. What did we do to you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you, AFC West? And now you're coming at us. Because now it's like every player we want, you're like, we want it. Like, we want a draft pick, Raiders. That's my job. The Broncos, we want to sign someone. That's our job. Chiefs, we want to lose to someone. That's actually our job. They want to lose to someone. That's us. So, they choose us for that. And I'm okay with that. They want to choose to lose to someone in biggest games possible, and that just happens to be us Chiefs fans. I'm okay with that, Chiefs fans. I'm okay with that. The only one that doesn't really do anything to us so far, I will say, because, again, it's like this whole situation with the AFC West, is the Chargers. And they just got Jim Harbaugh. And again, I guess the only thing you could say is maybe we didn't get Austin Eckler. But then again, Austin Eckler, I mean, he had free agency. It wasn't the Chargers' fault we didn't get him. So, every team in the AFC West now is an enemy. We now have the AFC North, who's an enemy, and the AFC West, who are now our enemies. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, Bengals fans are not happy about the rookie jersey numbers. And the reason why is because we gave Tyler Boyd's number out already, which I still think was kind of iffy. And then also, we didn't give Jermaine Burton number 3. We gave him number 81, which was Irv Smith's old number, which was crap. The rest of it is fine, but those two are absolutely else. But tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.